Okay, so this next section is it's called imaginary number. Let me just look at this. Did you guys select it? Yes, you guys selected imaginary number. So it's on page 187. It's not plugins. Plugins is another section that I want to do. Imaginary numbers. So that's what we're doing right now. So, and that's on page. What the heck is this page? Page 187. Okay, so imaginary numbers, page 187. So this, not my favorite topic. So number one says, what is the value of, that's a B by the way. Ugh, yuck. B. So when they have that symbol, it means 6 times B minus 12. So what is the value when it's 4? All you got to do is plug in. So wherever you see B, you plug it in. So you actually get 6 times 4 minus 12, 24 minus 12 minus 12. It's just takes a little bit of getting used to this. But once you understand it becomes, I think it becomes a little bit simpler. Okay, so number two, we have this weird thing here. Oh, we're supposed to use, I'm sorry, so number two, I'm supposed to use, let me go back here. So I'm supposed to use this for number 2 and 3. So number 2, I actually have to do it for 7, and then I have to do it for 3 and then subtract. So when square 7 means 6 times 7, because I'm replacing the 7 with B, right? Here's where my replacement happens. 6 times 7 minus 12, which is 42 minus 12, which is 30. When it's 3, it's 6 times 3 minus 12, and that gives me 18 minus 12, which is 6. And then I subtract 30 minus 6, and I get 24. For number 3, what happens when this thing is 42? So we're going to do, wait, what? All right, so in number 3, they actually tell us that this here is equal to 42. So it's a little bit trickier. So again, if you go back, let me write this. So they're saying this 6b minus 12. But they're telling us that this is worth 42, right? So we're going to take the 42 and not replace it with the b, but instead replace it here because they're telling us the answer already. So square b has a value of 42. So what is 6b minus 12? Well, plus 12 plus 12, we get 54 equals 6b. Divide both sides by 6, and b equals 9. Okay, so that would be letter B. 30, or 4, sorry, what's the value? Ugh. So we have this weird expression, and when that happens, they're supposed to take whatever x is squared, multiplied by 6, and add 9. So they're telling us this. So I'm going to replace 2 to the second plus 6 times 2 plus 9, which is 4, 12, and 9, 21, 25. That was number 4. So number 5 next to it. So number 5 has this. Oh, shoot, I'm supposed to use this expression, which I'm going to highlight. So I'm supposed to use this for question 4 and 6. 4, 5, and 6. So number 5, I'm going to replace, negative 3. So I'm going to go and take negative 3 to the second power plus 6 times negative 3. Do me a favor, when you see a negative number, put it in parentheses. It's just safer. 9 minus 18 plus 9, and that's going to actually give me 0. So 5 is 0, which is, by the way, letter A. Number 4 was G. And then number 6 is backwards now, right? So number 6, they're telling us that this guy is 64. So we're going to set up an equation just like the previous problem. So we have 64 equals, what is it equal? X squared plus 6x plus 9. We can do minus 64 on both sides, right? Which gets us x squared plus 6x, and if we, sorry guys, let me just do it in steps. I'm going to do minus 64. Actually, you know what? Let me move the 9 to the other side. So I get 14 minus 9 is 5, which is 55 equals x squared plus 6x. So I want to find the value of x that I can replace here. We have multiple choices, 4, 5, and 8. So the easiest way here would be to do that. So let's see. 4 squared is 16. 16 plus 4 times 24 really doesn't work. 5 is not 5. Well, actually 5 works. If you look at letter F, so if you replace this with 5, you get 5 squared plus 6 times 5. 5 squared is 25, and 6 times 5 is 30, which gives us 55 on the other side. So that means 6 is F. Okay. 7. X at y equals 2x minus 3y. Okay. So 7, we have 5 at 3. So we're supposed to do 2 times 5 minus 3 times 3. And we get 10 minus 6, which gives me 4. No. X equals 5. 2 times 5 is 10. Minus 3 times 3, which is, I can't multiply. Oh my god. Oh my god. 10 minus 9, which equals 1. Oops. Number 8. Same thing. X at 7. Oh, okay. So x at 7. So okay, so number 7 is x at 7. So we're gonna get 2 times x. The x is gonna stay. That's not gonna change. Minus 3 times 7. So we get 2x minus 21. And we get G for this one. 7, I'm sorry, was B. And then number 9, I think they're going to do the same thing. No, they're not. 7 at y. So number 9 is backwards. So 7 at y. So the y is going to stay. So y is going to have no, it's going to be a variable. And the x is going to be 7. So it's going to get 2 times 7 minus 3y. 14 minus 3y. That's it. Letter is B. 10. Oh my god. C. What do you call that thing? Pound button. Equals C squared plus CD plus 16. So when we have, we're going to use number 10. So we have 4 pound D. We're going to replace the 4 with C. So we get 4 squared plus 4 times D plus 16. 16 plus 4D plus 16. We get 32. 4D plus 32. And that gives us F. 11. We have 2 pound 3. So we're going to replace 2 with C and 3 with D. So we get 2 squared plus 2 times 3 plus 16. 4 plus 6 plus 16. And that's going to give us 26, which is D. 12. We have to do 2. So 10 pound 4. 10 pound 4 is 10 squared plus 10 times 4 plus 16, which is 100 plus 40 plus 16, which is 156. 2 pound 3 is 2 squared plus 2 times 3 plus 16, which is 4 plus 6 plus 16, which is 26. Now we have to subtract 156 minus 26, which give us, what did I just do? Sorry, I just messed up question 11 and 12. So 12, the second half of 12 is not 10 pound 4, it's 4 pound 10. So I gotta do it again, which means it's 4 shy, hang on a second, which means is 4 squared plus 4 times 10 plus 16. 16 plus 40 plus 16, 32 plus 40, 72. So now I subtract 1656 minus 72, something that ends in a 4. There you go, 84. So it's G. So 12 is G. 13 through 15, I'm going to use P. I have no idea what you call that. Equals 1 over P plus P squared. So anytime you see a number, so let's do 13. You see negative a and this little wiggly sign, so I'm going to replace negative 5 in this wherever I see p. So it's 1 over negative 5 plus negative 5 to the second power. So this is the, okay, so I'm going to leave that negative 1/5 plus negative 5 times negative 5 is 25. So this is actually 24 and positive 24 and 4/5, which the answer is C. 14. P, what is this? P wiggly sign equals 0. So what if this whole thing equals 0? Well, then we had this 1 over P plus P squared. They're saying that this P wiggly sign equals 0, so I'm going to replace that with 0. 1 over P plus P squared. And then I'm just going to play with the numbers, see which one of these gives me 0. Negative 1, no, that's negative 14. Well, if it's negative 1, right, so let's try E. Negative 1 second power is positive 1, and 1 divided by negative 1 is negative 1. So actually, E works right off the bat. 15. Which value of P would not result in an integer? So if I take negative 1, 0, and 1, let me plug in negative 1. So again, let me take the expression 1 over P plus P squared. So if I plug in negative 1, I get negative 1 over here. I get 0, which I just did that. So 15 works. 0. 1 divided by 0 is 0, and 0 squared is 0. So that gives me an integer. And what if I put a 1? Wait. 1, take that back. 1 divided by 0 is undefined. I apologize. 0 divided by 1 is 0. So 1 divided by 0 is undefined, so B would not work. So B is the one that would not work. That's kind of weird. 16. 16, I'm going to use this expression. Circle x equals x over 4 plus x squared. So what if it's circle negative 2? So I'm going to negative 2 over 4 plus negative 2 squared. This is negative 1/2. This is 4, and that's obviously 3.5 positive. So 16 is G. 17 is, what's the value? Oh, circle 1. So again, wherever I see x, I put 1. So I get 1 over 4 plus 1 squared. 1 over 4 plus 1, which is 1.25, or 1 1/4. 1 1/4, which is the same thing as 5 over 4. So that one is D. So 17 is D. 18. Where's the value of x is, so they're telling us that circle x equals 17. So the expression is circle x equal x over 4 plus x squared. But they're telling us that this is 17. So let me replace that. X over 4 plus x squared. So look at your multiple choice answers and see if there's one that works. -6 to the second power is, so now you're gonna plug in, so you got choices -6, -4, your multiple choice. These are your multiple choice choices. So -6, let me try -6. -6 divided by 4, it's 1.5. And then plus -6 to the second power, which is 36. That's not gonna work. -4 is 16. -4 to the second power is 16. -4 divided by 4 is -1, so that gives us 15. So that doesn't work. So 4 positive, but this didn't work. This doesn't work. So if I plug in 4 in here and 4 in here, well, 4 over 4 is 1, and then 4 to the second power is 16 plus 1, 17. Here's a winner right there. Okay, so this is imaginary numbers. Imaginary for sure. Here's a keep losing the page. Okay, here we go. That was plugins. Imaginary. No, that was not. That was imaginary numbers. Let me take a look at plugins. No. If it's too long, I'll make a different video. If it's not, oh my god, 30 questions. No, I'm gonna make a different video for the plugins. But so let me just save this and upload it for you guys. Save. No, I gotta stop the video.